What's going on, HGTV? Fashion Fred here, standing in my closet at home. No, I'm not coming out on HGTV. Might get you some really great ratings, but we'll see what happens. Put me on the show, we'll talk. Very into fashion, nickname Fashion Fred. You have our Louis Vuitton, Prada, Dolce & Gabbana, Burberry, John Galliano, Etro, Brioni, all my designers I love so much that I live to waste my money on. Here in my bedroom, if we were on MTV Cribs, I'd probably do a nice big leap on the bed, but I'm not going to do that and say that's where the magic happens. But as you can see from my monkeys that are on the wall, my see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil monkeys, that should be self-explanatory enough for you. Coming this way, this is my Lucille Ball I Love Lucy shrine. I've been watching I Love Lucy my whole life. Started when I was 4 with my sister Doreen. She's 53. I have a sister that's 58. I'm only 38, so needless to say, I was a bit of a surprise for my parents. Actually spent New Year's Eve watching the I Love Lucy marathon on TV Land. Of course, Job Switching 1 was the favorite show that the fans picked, I guess. You know, I try and diet, but it doesn't work very well. I do the Zone diet, which gets delivered to me every day in this bag. The problem is that when I'm done eating the Zone diet, I eat everything else. As you can see, I keep no food in my refrigerator, just lots of condiments. Get your mind out the gutter. I got my start in the dry cleaning business of all businesses, which most people find really kind of funny because now that I'm in the design business, but I was really into just designing really cool stores, and I figured why not go into the design business. So this is my living room and dining room, but I literally spend no time in here. I think that couch has been sat on about 4 times in 3 years. This is where I live, I work, I eat, I watch TV. I do pretty much everything in here, and you know, people say that I'm a lot like Jeff Lewis, which I don't know whether to take as a compliment or as an insult. He's a really talented guy, but he's a little crazy. But I do sit here and I watch my cameras, which for some reason are not on right now, which actually gets me paranoid, and I'm starting to think I need to go to the store and see why they're not on. So I guess I am kind of like Jeff Lewis in some ways. I think 2 great concepts for shows for me. One would be to incorporate fashion into design, meaning that we could make over somebody's living room, dining room, kitchen, and while we're doing that, we take them out and we make them over. Because there's a lot of people on HGTV that I see on these shows that they really look like they could probably use a little fashion makeover. And then the second idea is to make over mom and pop style businesses. Coming from my own business, I started when I was 20 years old. I know what it's like to work 78 hours a week in a business, and when you do that, it's almost like a second home to you. So I realize that that may not be the thing HGTV skews for, but it could be a cool concept. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tour of my home, got to know me a little bit better. Looking forward to hopefully coming out to California. And remember, fashionable design starts at home.